I'm Brady Yates with HOMTV, and I'm here with Meridian Township Police Chief Ken Plaga. Ken, thank you so much for joining us today.
Happy to be here, Brandy.
First, breaking news today, life-saving rescue, and you were first on the scene. Tell us about what happened at Walden Pond today.
Well, I was on my way to the Quality Dairy to get a cup of coffee of all things, and I heard the call come out of a vehicle in the pond. And typically those type of calls, the car might be the front half of the car, something might be in the pond, but when I got on scene, the vehicle was completely in the pond and it was starting to go under. I noticed there was somebody inside, and they really weren't moving around much, so took off my gun belt, my vest and boots, and swam out there, and Sergeant Bessinen showed up, and I told him to grab a rope and something to break the window with because we couldn't get the windows down, and we ended up getting the car door open and pulling the woman out and swimming her to shore. And while we were swimming to shore, she came to. She woke up, so we turned her over to the paramedics, and they transported her to the hospital.
What was going through your mind at this time? Your first one there just jumped into action.
Well, it's the kind of thing you see, a car with somebody in it sinking. You know that there's really only one thing you can do, and that's get them out, or else there's the inevitable is going to happen. So we were able to get her out and get her to safety.
Have you heard about her condition and how she's doing?
She's doing okay. She's been released from the hospital, and the investigation is still the crash, of course, is still under investigation. There's an officer conducting that investigation, but she's doing all right.
Okay, and we were on scene where they were taking the vehicle out of the pond. Can you tell us a little bit about what that whole process is?
So, the vehicle submerged like that, and there's probably 10, 12 foot of water there. They called the dive team in. The Ingham County has a dive rescue team, and they came in and were able to affix a cable to that car and pull it on out.
Okay, and so many may call you a hero. Do you call yourself a hero? What do you think?
I just think I was doing my job, and any one of the men or women that work for the police department would have done the exact same thing and hopefully had the same outcome.
Anything you want to say about anyone to prevent something like this, or what happens if they witness something like this?
Well, the first thing is to get first responders on scene. They teach us in the police academy, reach, throw, row, or go. And the last thing you're supposed to do is swim out, but I couldn't reach her, and I didn't have anything to throw to her, and there was no boats around, so it was time to swim. So if you come across somebody like that, you just want to try to make sure that they know to get out of the car and any way possible, through a window, just, because once you go down, that's not a good thing.
Well, it was very lucky that you were close enough and the first one on scene, so I'm sure everyone's looking at you as a role model for something like this. Anything you want to say to them? Maybe some young police officers are wanting to be in the police?
I think, if you've done this job long enough, you know that you have to take action. That's the thing. There's, like I said, there's police officers anywhere in this community that would have done the same thing. And we're looking for new police officers. So if anybody's interested, come on down to Meridian Township and apply.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Chief Plaga.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.